During the year of the Cobra, a prisoner captured by unknown means was transported into the exiled lands, crucified, and left to die for crimes that they may or may not have committed. Death comes swiftly on black wings, until fate intervenes.
Fuck yeah, my number one pick is Conan Exiles. Now, I'm gonna go along this in as neat of an order as I can. First thing I love about this game is the different game modes. You can have PvP, PvE, and PvE conflict, which is, you can engage with people, but you can't destroy their stuff. The servers, bunch of really fun servers. Community, I've met some really great people on here, let me tell you. I've met some great server hosts, some great players. Like, honestly, pretty much everyone I've met here has been pretty cool, except for two people, which will remain unnamed for the time being. But yeah, let's hop right into it. Now listen guys, we're not even in gameplay yet, but we've already got some great stuff to talk about. First of all, your character creation. There's so much more variety to go through when creating your character, and not just like, oh, what they look like and all that, but their race. Each race in this game has its own backstory, its own culture, and all this stuff that was taken time in by the developers to put into the game to give the game more life instead of, oh, you're just this nobody in this place. Like, no, you're this guy from this place. What's also nice about that is that you can intertwine that with your religion. Now, religions provide buffs in game that I'll go over later, but the basic story is that you get to choose one. They each have their own backstory to them, and they provide different advantages. Now, as you finalize, you get your little contract of what you've done wrong. And before we go any further, I want to be very clear. No, I don't just like this game for the nudity, but it's a nice touch. Now, starting out in the world is a little confusing. I mean, you don't really know, like, what's going on or where to go and all that. But what I do love about the game is that it's pretty simple. It's like, hey, there's this stone road that you're on. Just follow it straight to where you need to go. And along the way, you can find these stone slabs, or you can find notes from around the environment that give, like, a little backstory of, like, what someone's going through or what someone has been through in the world. And I love that. I love being able to not just go around and see stuff, but like, hey, there's this note from this guy, they're dealing with this thing. And I mean, I don't know, like, I'm gonna continue to say this, that Conan Exiles provides so much lore for its world. It is amazing. And we haven't even gotten to any of the gameplay yet. Now, one of the bigger mechanics of the game are the sandstorms that go across the environment that you're in. Now, a couple things about this. One, the sandstorm will only pass through specific areas of the map, so you won't actually experience it in certain areas versus others. You experience it a lot more frequently. And what's even better, like I said, is that everything has lore to it. Even the reason that these sandstorms are going, let's like, oh, it's just easy to just say, oh, it goes across the map, just cause that's how it works. But no, there's like almost every single thing in this game has a reason for being here other than the reason of, oh, just cuz. So while we actually wait for this sandstorm to pass over, I might as well go into some of the mechanics of the game with you guys. So one, the leveling system, I really, really love it. Pretty nice, like gain XP from beating enemies, level up your stats. However, if you get to certain tiers in a specific skill, you unlock an extra buff to that skill, which I really, really like. And another thing that I enjoy is the variety of what you can um, create in this game. Now, you have your basic building materials, your basic weapons, tools, all that stuff. But what's great about Conan Exiles is that I think it even rivals Minecraft in its creativity. There is so much that you can create in this world, so much you can go crazy with creativity in this that, like, it's really like, I hate to say it and I don't want anyone getting mad at me for that, but there's just so much that you can customize, so much to change the look of everything in the world. It's pretty amazing. But yeah, you have your variety of weapons, your variety of clothing, your variety of building pieces, decorations. You had those wall mounts, It's just there's so much in this game that I'm not even going to be able to cover in this review, that I just want to say it has so much, and in this case, more is better.
What's up?
What's up? And the last little thing to mention before gameplay wise is the map. The map's very nice, very big, and has a lot of points of interest to explore. Now, I'm going to be right up front with you guys. The combat in this game is remarkable. It is the most amazing combat in any survival game I have ever seen. You have different variations of weapons that do different attacks. You have different styles of fighting, different debuffs the weapons put on, different movesets. You can lock onto your enemy, dodge, do the light attack, do the heavy attack, throwing weapons at your enemies. There's just so much. And just listen to this. This melody plays whenever you're in an aggro range of most enemies, and it's just amazing. Like, the sound design in this game, like the music you'll hear, the ominous in the distance, like just shh. I could listen to this all day. This is amazing. This is what every developer needs to strive for. This is just phenomenal. Now, I heard the Kingdom of Asir was having some flying elephant issues, so I was gonna come over and, okay, I didn't actually think they were serious. Now, similar to the Sandstorm, another thing that keeps pushing you and that never really gives you rest is the Purge. Now, the Purge can be set up in your settings so it doesn't happen or stuff like that, but as default setting, basically, as you're exploring and getting to know the lay of the land and all that, when the purge meter fills up, a group of enemies will attack your base. Now, and depending on the difficulty, you'll get from humans to undead to different monsters. And like 7 Days to Die, I really enjoy this because you don't just get to a point where, oh, I'm fine. You will always have to worry about this aspect of the game. And I really like that. I love games, like I said, that make me keep wanting to continue other than just, oh, I'm fine. Don't have to do anything.
Man, I sure love when I can run across the entire map from going across the island. Yeah, nice area though. I'll say that.
Like, come closer and look to the left. Is that wall there for you?
Yeah.
The wall. The wall is all here.
Yeah, the wall is all here.
All here. It's right here, where I'm standing.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes. Yes. And
not only are there stone tablets and paper notes you can find, there are also ghosts that inhabit the world that'll tell their own little bits of story, and just, I will keep coming back to this. There's so much stuff to look at, so much lore, so many points of interest, and I forgot to mention this, guys. The only paid content Conan Exiles offers is cosmetics. Everything they add, from expansions to the map to dungeons, everything is free, and they do not charge the community at all. And I mean, come on, at this point, it's not even a full priced game, does all this great stuff. I mean, come on, how are you not playing this game right now?
Yeah.
Did you see it with a torch?
Yeah.
Roz, that thing is terrifying. Like,
I just got the chills. I just got the chills over that.
Holy fucking shit. That thing is massive, and it's moving as if we can get in there and fight it. No. Now I can sit here and talk about graphics, sound design, and all that lovely stuff all day long, but at the end of the day, guys, you're playing as a barbarian, fighting against monsters with a sword and shield. I mean, come on, honestly, this game just screams badass. I say at this point will just be icing on the cake. I mean, you got mounts, pets, NPCs you can enslave. You got the world to explore with all the dungeons, recipes you can find throughout the world. Just so much to explore, so much that is added to this game, and so much care that is taken that people. The only thing I've really seen that people are having an issue with is a new map that they are thinking of adding to the game is going to be paid for. That's the only thing I've seen people upset about with this game. And honestly, I mean, at this point, I can't say anything else other than I highly enjoy the game and I do recommend it. Now, real quick, I am shipping out for the Army July 20th, so I won't be around for a while, you guys. However, my brother asked if he could maybe upload every so often on the channel, so I gave him my info and he'll probably be uploading for you guys. So give him all the love in the world, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. You all stay classy out there.
Come to the dark side.